Hey everybody, today is about a year ago when we had the SoCal wildfires here near the Pacific Ocean and Pacific Palisades, and in the Altadena, Pasadena area wildfires. And I also made a vlog last year about the suffering from Oom Rudy who had to be dragged out of his house because he didn't want to let go and basically stay in the house when it was burning down. So now, a year later, I'm gonna visit him and his daughter Irene and see what's going on in their lives. So let's go to Altadena.
Rolling down the boulevard, sun hitting my shades. Oh, yeah. Riding low and slow, this vibe never fades. What's up? Palm trees dancing in the hazy sunlight glow. West Coast rhythm, let the good times flow. Cruising, grooving, feel that funky breeze. Talk boxing and setting spirits at ease. From the hills to the shore, ain't no second guessing. In these Cali streets, we count every blessing.
Hey folks, so a year ago I was standing here looking for traffic, but in the middle of the street it was freaking dark. It was very hard to breathe because of the heat, the temperature of the fire. And see those electricity cables over there? The wind was blowing so hard they cracked the cables, and the cables were falling on the street and sparkles came out of it. It was a nightmare. And over here, these houses here were caught up in flames. That house next to it wasn't even touched by the fire, but if you go to my other vlog from last year, you can see the difference. This was dark. Sheriff department came around and said, staying at your own responsibility. So here it is, 274. And then you could see the leftovers of the house over there. This is the driveway, and then behind me was the burned down Ford Thunderbird from Oom Rudy. I'll put some images from last year in it. But yeah, this is where the house used to stand. The driveway over here. So the driveway is basically the only thing that they kept. And of course, the front lawn. But now Rudy is living temporary in a beautiful, I say beautiful caravan, and then they're gonna rebuild over here, right here. So they invited the family, a lot of Indos over here, but also a lot of non-Indos. And later on we're gonna mingle with everybody, but I just wanted to show you how it was last year when I was standing here. And next door, their house was also completely caught up in fire. And here I was standing. I was showing the Ford Thunderbird, and then I really had to go and escaping from here towards the light, towards the street, so I could go back in my car and leave. Hi guys, where can we see the footage later on today?
Say again?
Where can we see the footage later on?
Oh, really?
No, where can we see it? On TV channel?
Oh, it's going to be on, is it, when are we airing? I don't even know.
I don't know when Channel 2 on CBS somewhere.
It's on CBS.
Yeah.
That's
But
Channel
Jill
2.
might know when. I don't know when.
Jill
but
will
it'll
know
be a
when.
Channel 2
She's a
channel.
reporter, okay.
Is that your drone?
That's my drone.
How hard is it to fly? Real easy?
No, it's
You tell it what to do and it does?
No, it's AI. It's so it recognizes your face. So basically, you say follow. It makes a shot of your face, and then
Okay.
it goes all the way.
FAA.
It is, yeah.
Are you registered? Do you have a license?
I have a license, yeah.
How hard was it to get? Hard, huh? Got it. Okay.
Hi.
Hi,
Jill.
Jill.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Michael. This is Jill from CBS 2.
Yep, CBS LA.
There you go, CBS LA.
You had a
That's
question?
the Tonight Show, right?
Sorry?
That's the Tonight Show. A long time ago with David Letterman, right?
Oh, absolutely,
Yes,
yeah.
there you go. No, so I am one of the family members. I was here last year. I shot it because they dragged Uncle Rudy out of the house because he wanted to stay in here. All his belongings were here, but we managed to get him out. Then I came here to see, and then it was a hell. I mean, I was parked over there. I couldn't breathe. It was the heat, you know, and then the electricity cables were falling down, and I saw the sparkles. Anyhow, long story short, and then it got shown all the way to Belgium. The Belgian TV crew came here, and then
Wow.
they did they did a recording about it. So yeah.
Oh, okay.
And now, a year later, so this is California. Last year it was burning, and now look at this. This is
And it was a little
Spring.
windy
Yeah,
earlier
yeah.
as well, but it's a beautiful day, and I see it as hope, right?
yeah. There's definitely hope.
Groundbreaking.
Yeah.
Homes are rebuilding. You look at that house
Yeah,
right
I
back
saw
there.
that.
The community's coming back strong.
92 years old, and then still that. Do you know his story?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, from how we.
Irene told me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
She described him as resilient, and
Yeah.
I think that's
it is.
perfect.
A lot of
Perfect
people
way to
already give up,
describe
you
it,
know,
so.
and but if you can definitely help our community in the community, because a lot of people don't know what Indos are.
Yeah.
We are like the Van Halens, because if I say, what is Indo? Well, we're Dutch Indonesians. But when you say Van Halen, oh, we know Van Halen, or Mark Paul Gosselaar,
Yeah.
that's an Indo. So if you can
Strong.
put that a little bit, okay, here's an Indo family, and that would be
Indo
awesome.
family. Okay.
Thank you very much, Jill.
Yeah,
Nice meeting
absolutely.
you. Okay.
Sorry for all you guys have been through, but again,
No.
it's a beautiful day.
No, and follow us, SoCal Indo.
SoCal Indo.
Thank you.
Oh, you know what? I read your article on Irene
That's me.
and her family. Yeah,
There you go.
that was wonderful.
Nice meeting you.
Yeah, you as
Likewise,
well.
guys. Thank
Tell me
you.
your first name again.
Michael.
Michael. Okay, nice to meet you.
Here, or do we go over
Yep, we're all gonna come over here. I'm gonna ask Irene.
So follow Jill at CBS LA.
I don't know how to look at. There's so many cameras.
Find a good medium. All right, everybody look at me real quick, over here, over here, over here, over here, over here. Everything behind you. And I got another one. Stand by, stand by. Looking at me, look at me, look at me, look at me. Okay, got that one. Get out of the way. Good. Come in. How are you?
Handle our parents. Oh my gosh.
So,
Caregivers.
what is your name?
Monique.
Monique. If I say the word Indo, it has to come out right now. What do you say?
Hardworking immigrants that came here and made a life for themselves.
Beautiful. What is the definition of Indo?
I say Indo is Dutch and Indonesian, obviously. Good food, good people, beautiful people.
Thank you. And for you, sir, you're the last of the Mukians. What is Indo?
Beautiful people and always good heart.
This good-looking Indo. What is the definition of Indo? If people ask you, dude, are you Mexican? Say, no, I'm Indo.
I'm Indo. Yeah. Good people, good-looking people, stubborn people.
Are you born in April?
I was born in May.
You're a Taurus.
Yes.
Hey, we are loyal to the people. We're stubborn, but don't hurt us because we'll.
It's a good thing.
Thank you.
It's a blessing, and it's.
I love it.
Indo, your husband already said it.
This is my friend.
Oh, sorry.
Are you marrying me off?
I'm married to her cousin.
Yes.
Oh.
We are family.
Good.
Yes, community, good food. God. Just
Family.
beautiful people too, and close-knit families.
There you go.
Yes.
See, so we all have one thing common. Indo stands for beautiful people, good food, music, and community, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Thank you very much.
How I looked at stuff.
I've always told you guys, Indos like us, we come in all shapes, colors. There are Indos with blue eyes, brown eyes, and green eyes. Here's a green-eyed Indo. And what is your name? And I already asked you earlier what it is to be Indo, but you just said something beautiful, the love that you had for Indonesia.
So,
Tell me that experience.
Sure. I'm Glenda Mayer.
Are you related to Francesca Meyer?
Nee.
Okay, because
No.
she's also Indo with green eyes like you. So.
Oh, okay, that's lovely. No, I'm fortunate to have the green eye, so thank you very much for addressing that. But I think I was speaking about the culture and how when you're younger, you don't really connect with your...
You were born in SoCal or in the Netherlands?
Southern California.
Okay, yeah.
And so, of course, in school, you know other Indos, but you don't talk about the heritage because you're trying to adjust to whatever environment you are in. And not until you get older do you finally start to connect. I mentioned how we connected was through Cheap Trick at Budokan, that was an album that they said some Indonesian junk that's going around, and we're like, what? Indonesia? You're saying something? And then of course Van Halen, you had a connection with that, and so then you finally felt like, okay, it's okay to say I'm Dutch Indonesian. And when you finally have that connection, then you do want to find more people in the community to connect with and be around.
There you go. When did you go to Indonesia?
2016 with my father. My father was looking for his father who was killed in the war, and he needed closure. And
Your opa then, eh?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. And he was able to find him in Surabaya.
That was Opa Meijer then, eh?
Correct.
Yeah.
Carl Mayer.
Meijer,
Yeah. Yeah. Spelled differently though.
Yeah.
Somehow it was spelled Meijer, but when it come to America, they spelled it Meyer. Somehow it was changed to that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he was able to find his father. That was a nice closure for my father. It was a nice trip. We went to Jakarta. To see where my both parents were born in Jakarta, so we were able to see that, and then we flew to Surabaya, did the closure for my dad. Luckily, he was able to find his father there, and that's a whole other thing. Is when you have someone who passes there, you have to be invited through the gates, and then you have to check through a book and see if they're in the book, and if they are, then they do a whole ritual. They ring the bell, and it's a nice ceremony that they do when you do find your loved one there in Surabaya, yes.
Yeah.
And go ahead. And then from there, then we went to Bali.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you? So you're born and raised in Southern California as an
Yes.
Indo lady. So you always describe yourself. I'm Dutch Indonesian, okay? Now, but before, how was it before?
White.
She's a white girl from the valley, or a white girl from.
But I'm clearly not white. Everybody knows Glenda doesn't look white.
Do you have this experience? Same for you. When you go, you guys are from
Hawthorne.
right? Mm-hmm. You see a similar-looking Latina girl or a Latin guy, but they're not Latinos. Do you have that feeling from? He or she must be Indo.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
You have that?
Absolutely.
See? Yeah.
They either kind of resemble us, or you can tell the accent.
Yeah.
And kind of like you.
Yeah.
You kind of get a little bit closer. Are they going to speak Dutch, or are they gonna? And then you kind of just say, hey. You make a little conversation.
It's also the mannerisms, because you're raised by Indo, so you know how they're raised, and everybody raised their kids similarly, I want to say.
Yeah.
So when you know somebody's Indo, you kind of know, okay, that person's Indo. And then you, like you said, you kind of nudge closer, you listen. Hey, where are you from? Your parent Indos? Oh yeah. Make a connection. And then you kind of hang on to the connection. I mean, I met Glenda in 7th grade, I think.
Yes,
6th grade.
we've been friends since
That
7th
long?
grade.
Yeah, since
Yes.
7th grade.
Was our commonality? Marcia's.
Yeah,
Marcia's
Marcia's sandwich.
sandwiches.
There you go.
Used to bring them to school, huh?
Right?
Yeah.
I did.
And everybody look, what?
What the
What is
hell
that?
are you eating?
Until they taste it, then they want it too.
Great, yeah. So you step out of the plane, and then did you feel right away the connection with your great grandma, who was an indigenous Indonesian woman?
So it was odd, yes. For the first time, I felt connected, really connected by when you're looking around and you're seeing. This is Jakarta was my experience at that time, and I saw banana leaves. Never understood why family always had to have banana leaves or greenery or plants. I saw plenty of that walking around, and the simplest. They were so simple and happy. That is one thing I never understood. The happiness that they have there, we don't have over here.
Thank you.
My mom used to say the same thing all the time. I was so happy in Indonesia.
Yeah.
And they have nothing.
Yeah.
But yet they're smiling and they're happy and they're joyful and want to help. And yeah, that was different. And
Even
it was
though
nice.
they're so poor, and
Yes.
they still invite you to your house.
Oh yeah, third world country. They have nothing.
Oh, yeah.
And
What did my mom used to call it?
yes.
She says, we used to live in a kampung,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, 100%. Yeah, there you
She
go.
goes, I was so happy there. Didn't
The
have
joys.
no worries in the world.
But then there's a flip side as well, where they weren't happy there.
No.
So I have several family members that won't ever go to Indonesia. because of the experiences they
Yeah.
have. They never want to revisit
After the war.
after
Yeah.
the war. Yeah,
Yeah.
Their experiences are so bad. The thought of us saying that we want to go there is not even on their agenda. They want
Yeah.
nothing to do with that. So I was glad that I jumped on the bandwagon with my dad and my stepmom to go to Indonesia and have my own experience.
There you go.
Because if I stayed with their experience, I never would have went. I would have looked at the vision through their eyes
Yeah.
and not my own. And now that I've had my own, I highly recommend everybody go.
There's a blessing there. to
Oh,
it.
absolutely.
See,
Absolutely.
remember
you feel
this.
connected.
Yeah,
You are
connected. Every Indo, every individual Indo has his or own individual story.
Absolutely.
She said hers, there's another, but I'm happy she did it and then can prove other Indos wrong. Because Tempo Dulu, where our opas and omas were born and raised, doesn't exist anymore. It's Indonesia now, and they move forward. Look, you've been to Jakarta in 2016, right?
Yes.
It's what they have over there. We also have over here, right? Jakarta
Yes.
is basically it's modernized. It's America basically,
Yes.
because you speak English over there. So
I was most impressed with the motorcycles and how a whole family can be on
know,
one motorcycle.
4 or 5 people.
Yes,
And
absolutely.
then chicken on the back and everything.
Absolutely. I could not believe that, but it was a sight to see
yeah.
for sure.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oom Rudy,
Yes.
here we are, 1 year after this terrible event. Actually, today is the 8th of January, which is Elvis Presley's birthday.
Yes.
Did you know that?
Yep.
There you go. So, can you tell the viewers who is Oom Rudy? Where was he born?
In the Netherlands.
In the Netherlands. So you were not born in the Dutch East Indies?
No. I grew up there.
How old were you when you left the Netherlands?
I was 14.
14?
Oh no, not the Netherlands. It's 28. As an immigrant. Yeah.
So you were born in the
28.
Netherlands?
Yeah.
And then you moved
To Indonesia.
Yeah.
And Indonesia, we had to go back to the Netherlands. And then, after I served 6 years in the Navy, after that, I was planning for immigration to the United States. And I could do that because actually I'm a refugee. Do you remember the Refugee Act?
Yeah.
That's
Pastor Walker Act, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Were you also sponsored by a church over here?
Church.
Church, yeah. Now, one question I want to ask you. Your last name, Gutierrez, right?
Yes.
Indos are Indo-European. Me, I have a French name. There is English, like Kisberry. There is German, like Esweiler. Portuguese, Da Graça. But what
Gutierrez.
is your heritage in the Indo? Tell me more about your.
Well, Gutierrez is a French name too. That is from my father's side. But my mother's side is Nix, N-E-K-S. And yeah, I grew up there until 14, and then we went back to the Netherlands. From the Netherlands in 1961, immigrated to the United States.
But let me tell you something. You are also Indo-African. Tell me about the African part.
Oh, that is on my mother's part. Yeah. My great-grandfather came from Africa, Najusi is his name. And he served the Dutch army, and his son, Willem, is also serving the Dutch army in Indonesia.
So there you can see the Dutch were everywhere. Okay, is it good to say they are the inventors of slavery? Because like Oom Rudy's from mom's side, Africa, they took people from there and they brought them to the Dutch East Indies for labor work. But they could buy the freedom to join the KNIL, right?
Yeah.
And
The
your-
army.
There
Yes.
you go.
My great-grandfather was a slave from the king from Ghana. In those days was Goudkust, what they call it. Huh? Yeah, he was a slave. But he joined the Dutch to Indonesia because the army, the Netherlands need an army. And he joined the army in Indonesia.
So basically they said, come join the KNIL, fight
Yeah.
for us, and you get your freedom back basically.
Yes.
Yeah.
And his son, Willem, also joined the KNIL and also got property. He had a choice go back to Ghana, or stay in Indonesia. If he stay in Indonesia, he will get land, and that is what we have built a house on that in Salatiga,
Salatiga, which is Central Java. Huh?
Central Java.
Yeah, nice. So then you came to America the Beautiful. How was that? Coming here with your family and then starting from zero again.
Yeah, well, I have to, and I did my best. The second day that I came to California, I was looking for work, right there. I didn't sit still.
Was it hard for you to?
No.
It was easy, easier.
Well,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was much younger, 28, so I could take all the bad part of it.
What would you do if you could do it over again? What would you do for sure, and what would you definitely not do?
Not do hardly anything. I will do anything that is in here in the United States. Yeah. So I don't remember what I did bad or anything like that. It was hard in the beginning, not enough money and so forth. And my wife got sick. That's another setback. Other than that, we made it.
Definitely. And then you being 92 years young, okay, they had to drag you out of your house with all your belongings, memories, okay. What can you tell the viewers to become that, to get that willpower? You lost your wife at an early age, and then you had to go continue by yourself. Memories stay in your head, but some people give up. My dad, your age, he said, ik ben aan het einde van mijn Latijn. He didn't want to live because the doctors told him, it's your age, okay? Age is nothing than a number, right? But what would you say to people who are in a difficult situation, who lost everything? What made you to continue?
My kids and my grandchildren. I said I will stay alive for them. So that's why it gave me hope. And someday, somehow, this place will be my new home, on this place here. And I own this place for 60 years. So I'm happy to have my new home on this property.
Last but not least, can you become 92 on a diet of rice and Indo food?
Yes, Indo food.
You can.
Yeah.
There you go. You can?
Yes, we can.
You too?
No,
Why not?
because I like other food too.
Okay.
I'm not rice and Indo food only.
Okay. Perfect.
I like all food.
That is good.
I eat anything, Mexican, but mostly Indo food.
Did you live healthy throughout the years?
Yeah, until I got my heart surgery. And that is when I was in the 80s.
Was it preventive or you had to go on?
No, not preventive. I had to get that surgery,
Yeah.
open heart surgery.
Because my dad did it also at 79 years old.
Yeah.
And then, but you had problems with your heart?
Yeah,
Okay.
but still, I got a fibrillator right here. And that has to be renewed next year probably. The battery runs out.
Well, thank you very much
You're welcome.
for being our Indo Wikipedia.
Yeah, sure.
Because trust me, what you read on Google is not always the truth. The truth is here with
Yeah.
people who were born and live the Indo life. Like
Yeah.
Oom Rudy, like the tantes over there. And they pass the word to the first generation and those right over here.
Hello. Rudy's
There you
son. Rudy's son.
There
Right
you
here.
go. See?
He won't say it. He won't claim it.
Of course. It was exactly a year ago. Then, January 8th is also the birthday of the king of rock and roll, Elvis Presley. What about that? So, thank you for watching, and please subscribe to my channel. Hit the like button. Every time I post something new, you'll be getting the notification. And leave a comment. I will always respond. See you next time.